amazed. And I said, Bill, I've just shot myself, mate. Why, what? So I said, it just took off on its own and off bloody 90 odd degrees. Rather it on.
So look, tell us about where it started, rallying for you.
Wow, rallying for me was going to be early teens, and there were night rallies to do. And I started to buying and selling minis in the days, and in the early 70s. And I could buy a Cooper S for 120 quid, you know, with a millions now, like. And eventually, it started off with 850 Mini saloon. And then, I did a night rally to my minivan, which was, the business I started on was window cleaning. And I thought, well, it'll do me, some guard on it, and let's be on, you know. So I started off with that, and then window cleaning was making a bit of money, so I ended up buying a Cooper S, I believe 1293 Cooper S for 120, 130 pound. When you look back now, and people say, oh, if only you. I said, yeah, but the profit that I made, I remember we made 30, 40 quid profit, that was my week's wage. So it's all right saying. In fact, I bought an E-Type Jaguar in the early 70s for locally in New York. And I paid, I was with Bill Love at Essex Service Station. Bill took me under his wing, like, come and work from here, you know, a bit of rent. And, what was I saying? I've forgotten now. Oh, an E-Type Jaguar, fixed head coupe, 3.8, I think it was. Or 3.4, I can't remember. And I gave it was a dealer, it was a York, Orlish bloke he was, that was it. And I gave him £140 or £150 for this E-Type. That was wrong with it, just wanted MOT, like. Anyway, I got on to Bill's ramp and had to fiddle about and did this, that and other. And I sold it for £250. So it was like 100 quid profit. But when you think now, you think, oh no, but as I said, it was a week's wage.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was, I felt guilty, you see, taking £100 profit.
So you started a night rallying, and then when did you
did 1 or 2 night rallies, yeah. But I was absolutely shite in dark. I just do not like the dark, I can't see in dark. And of course I didn't have enough money like to anything special. But I just built up, then I started getting into motor trade away from window cleaning, and yeah, I started doing alright.
And when did you first go into the forest?
Wow, well, I'm at 70s. I keep records from 19. In fact, I have a full list up there from going back to when I started thinking, but I didn't. Yeah, the road rally and that, and the small ones. But yeah, there's odd pictures keep popping up of the Mini in the forest.
Yeah.
And it was a bit of a hooligan, really. At daylight I was, not so good at dark. But I enjoyed it. Good lads could navigate. And this was obviously before pace notes.
Yeah.
But now, moving on to pace notes, it's a dream come true, is that.
Mm. What about, so after you finished with your Mini, you went on to an Escort?
Yes, very early 70s. It was an ex-Tony Drummond car, and he'd sold it to a local farmer up the road from me up the road here, Guy Lockwood. And that's right, Guy, he was reselling it. So he had the complete car for sale, less an engine. So Jaguar axle, it had funny back bubble arches because Jaguar axle was a bit wider than the normal proper one. And that's right, that was the first time I went to Donegal in 70 something, because Bill Lummo had the garage. He said, hey, he says there's 300 stage miles here through villages in daylight in Donegal. So where's that? So I don't know the entry fee, 150 quid maybe, Chris, I don't know. And so we got over to Donegal. Well, for us to be on the public road, and the reception we got from all the people, you know, looking after us on bed and breakfast, and just everybody was fantastic, and just laughing all the time. And me and Bill couldn't believe it. Anyway, we got the car to screw to David. Oh, sorry, no, jumped to Goodman. It didn't have an engine when I bought it. So there was a lad called Jim Clark, a farmer from Selby, just down the road from Bill's garage, and he had about one Lotus Catena, and you might cut this out. That was early 70s it was, and no doubt you'll be able to look it up on, what I'm saying. And the complete engine lifted out from under the bonnet, Chris, £130 please. So for £630 I'd got my first Escort.
And what was, after driving the Mini, different skills?
Yeah. I was quite, Mini, I was so sad, because, right, Beach Boys have a record called Big Slip Daddy, it's LSD, and the Big Slip Daddy. Well, what a thing they can be. Me and Bill were doing a rally on Melbourne Aerodrome, one of aerodromes on a tarmac, and I'd go and then come back, and the Bill would go, he'd go up, he'd had half a garage later, and I'd come out this hairpin right, it just shot off to the right, uncontrollable. I was amazed. And I said to Bill, I've just shot myself, mate. Why, what? So I said, it just took off on its own and off bloody 90 odd degrees. I said, I'll go this time instead of you going, I'll see if it happens again. And it didn't happen. Do you know why, Chris? All aerodromes have what they call the things, a little verge between each.
Oh yeah.
Every bit that's laid down is just to allow for expansion. Yeah. So it's tarmac, but then it's grass growing out these little strips between each, what have you. Of course, you got one wheel on tarmac, one wheel on grass, and that's when it took off, and he couldn't talk about it. It was away. So that was frightening. Another time I told it, I'll just remember these uncontrollable off the road sections, and then back onto the road. And what was the question? And my mate Piggy bought the last Boreham Escort, GGN 1260 for Tommy. It only done one rally, and it was 91, I think. It was 99 RAC that he won, and then I think it was 91 or whenever it got sold. And Piggy said, "Hey, go off down to Boreham to buy this car." There was GGN, and that was 12,000 quid. It was 12,000 quid. And there was two other Mark IIs, 404 and 405, Pool 404, 405, and they were 15 grand, right, so 15 grand, ex-works car, they'd only done a handful of rallies, and then the Waldegard one was 17, or was it 19, anyway, whatever it was. And then I got to that was the beginning of the year when we went down there. He wanted me to drive it back from Boreham. I said, "Nick, what, left on drive?" Get snuffed. It cost a fortune to carry it back, and I've been doing 80 gallon on road, like, wouldn't it? And then he never said, like, that he was going to buy it and drive it back. Why do we take a frigging trailer? Well, trailers between us, but he wanted this car. Anyway, came to the beginning of the year where it was time for me to sell my equivalent. Obviously it wasn't a works car, but it was a BD and a ZF and floating and all that malarkey, homemade. And that was 12 grand, so that was the going rate for a good second-hand Group 4 Escort.
Yeah.
And then what I'd do then, Chris, I'd sell it in bits. Like I had to buy all the bits to build a good car, because I couldn't afford 10 or 12 grand at the end of the day. So you would come to me, yes, I'll buy it, gearbox, as you could afford it. And that's what I did. That's how I got made my living out of motoring news. Fantastic. And never had any problem. Good response to everybody. I was very proud of.
So when did you win your first rally then?
In fact, what I'll do, Chris, I'll let you take. Just put your hand up there. Yeah, under that box. Yeah, itself. Yeah.
Yep.
Just lift them out, Chris. Have a look. No, I think you're wrong.
We'll have a look in a minute.
Yeah, there's a folder somewhere in there, Chris.
Oh, right, okay.
And it's got all the history of the rallies.
Right, okay. I'll borrow that.
Yeah, got you, yeah.
Asking people is, why do we do it, or why did you do it? 120 mile an hour down Dolby Straits, or
Don't think that would be me, Chris.
what was the excitement for you? Was it about
Just the adrenaline, just the buzz, and especially when we had notes, allowed to make notes.
Yeah.
But when they're done blind, it's crazy as that.
And what about the community? Because there was a really good camaraderie.
Oh, unbelievable. Everybody was friendly. They'd all help you out. People, lads would come spanner in for us. They paid for their own hotels. Maybe spent a bit in bar. As you did, but a very good record, to be honest, Chris, of a few retirements, which have been on the list like. But, yeah, it was...
Do you miss driving?
Not now, Chris, no, because I've got a bit of a health problem. And I was preparing a shell to sell. Did I tell you that, Bill?
No.
Okay. I was preparing about one shell to do. Up and sell. And she just come, she was 17, because she just got a little car for driving. And she said, we're going rallying, Dad. And that's the first thing she'd ever said and mentioned about it, Chris. And I thought, oh, right, okay then, Jim, yeah, we can do. I thought, yeah, some interest. So I thought, I'd bought a car to strip, and then so I took most of the bits off that car to put it to build this other one. But I didn't have an engine. I thought, Christ, I can't afford 12 G's for a BD engine. So I settled for a Honda S2000, or a wrecked car from Simpson Salvage, just up the road from me. And stripped it down, made it dry sumped, took it to Bog Brothers, who specialise in motorcycle carburetors on car engines, and put some Blackbird thingy-jigs on. And it had same power as a BD. It was about rev to 9.2 like a BD, and then 220 brake. And but where was power? All at the top wanted. There was no torque whatsoever. So I thought, I'm not going to fiddle about with cameras or out like that, So that I can't remember what I did with it at the end of the day. For instance, that TR7, I think that was about one of the first ex-works car that I bought for cash. Do you want the history of that?
Yeah, that'd be good to get.
I bought it off a lad. Fuck. I don't know how many carburetors were on the damn thing, but it was a V8, V8 was it? And that was a. It didn't like me. Yeah, an Escort you could just sit in and drive them. And I had a rude awakening with this. I bought the. I'd called Gibbon, Funky Gibbon, down at Midlands. Yeah, you'll have heard of that name, I'd think. Yeah. So I went down to buy it, and I'll tell you how much I paid. I paid £6,000 for it, and I thought, oh, this is all right. Well, goes to do a rally on an aerodrome somewhere, and I can't read it. It's all written down in the book there. And flat out down this finishing straight, went for brakes. Well, we was coming well over 100 mile an hour at a time. I can see, aerodrome. Down to a T-junction. Well, the damn thing isn't going to slow down. So, I'll say I threw it sideways, did a bugger, it just spun sideways and rolled over edge into field. I hadn't any damage, just like the... Right, just pass me that one, if you don't mind. Oh, no, turn it off, it's a nuisance call.
No.
Have you got a phone that does that? It's a nuisance call.
No, that's handy.
You aren't up to it, you see. Right, where would we get with this thing?
You're in the field.
Oh, we're in the field, yeah, with that a lad called a half a brain. And everybody has a nickname.
The BMW.
Yeah.
I saw you out in that a few times.
Bob Marley, yeah, Bob Marley. But what happened there? Why did I buy that? Where did I get it from?
I don't know.
I'd had all the escorts of my TR7, my minis, and to get this. Oh, I'll tell you where it was. It was Peter Lloyd had his for sale. But we put price up when I said I'd have it, and then so I says, "Hey, Stimmy, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do." John Price, because Lloydie and Price, they're out every weekend, weren't they? So I rung John up. I said, "Is your M3 for sale, John?" And he says, "Yes." So we agreed a price, and I drove down on my own, trailer on, down to the middle of Wales somewhere, and he had a little garage somewhere back of nowhere. Did John Price? That was it one day. Eddie Road. Oh, that's right. He'd take me down the road in this M3. It's a left-hand drive, and I'm sat at the other side. I had a bag full of money. Dad lifted my service badge, so I put it between my legs and race car. He sets off down this country, and well, I do not like to be driven fast. It's I said, John, just slow down. Oh, he said, "I'll pull up here, Yuk," and he says, "You can drive it back." I said, "Nick as that." I said, "Just turn it round and drive back slowly, and the money's in a bag here between my legs and rolling." And oh yeah, one or two big moments with that. Belgium, I wrote the damn thing off. Yeah. That's right. I think half a brain was with me on that one. And what we did 3 stages. That's right. We did 3 stages. Came in for service and back to do the same 3 again. And we're on pace notes as well.
Yeah.
Eddie Road. I says, "No, it wasn't him. No, it was a lad from West Riding who was at a rally on the Sunday at Elvington." I said, "Oh, do you want to come and..." It's all written down there. "Do you want to come and sit in?" He said, "Yeah, great." So off we wobbles off on service, ferry over to Belgium. And what did we do there? Oh yeah, so we'd done the 3 stages, and he'd read the notes good, because I think we bought the notes, to be honest, Chris, at the time.
Yeah.
And he was delivering good. So I says, "Right," I tip of me tongue is his name. I says, "Right, tighten your belt up a notch, because we're going to start motoring now." Thing I've ever said in my life. We didn't get to the end of the 4th stage, which we already done once, and it was 200 or 300 to turn 90 left at Bungalow. We didn't make Bungalow. The camber of the road. Listen to this, folks, because in Belgium the roads are built like the forests in Wales. Drains off in the ditch, and there's always a ditch on the side of the road. So what happened was that I got on the brakes with the wheels at the wrong side of the camber, and it automatically pulled it into the offside, off the road, down the ditch. And what is the down a frigging ditch but a flicking manhole covers and things, for draining water off, you see. Well, it just took my front strut clean off and barreled the whole car. We didn't make Bungalow. We're on trailer. The best of it was, there's a picture somewhere of it in the service area being towed in, and bloody M3 badges missing off grill. Well, we had a photograph earlier on that it was there, and some cheeky bugger went and pinched it. Little medals of buggers. Yeah, that was an M3, so what did you do? Oh no! Bilko rang me, Mike Jackson. Hey, Yuk, he says, a touring car, M3, left. But sorry, I'd converted mine to a right-hand drive, Chris. So it's anyway, whatever. Yeah, it was complete with cage and all welded up. But by gum, so I went down and I bought it off a chap in Midlands somewhere. I can't remember what I paid for it, £4,000 maybe. And there was a lot more work to transfer out of the standard touring car one into a rally car. So loads of welding, and that was good. That was what I did, Enjoyed it. So
which was your favourite car? So the Mini, the Escort, TR7, BM?
I loved them all.
Yeah.
The Donegal one. Oh, that was fantastic.
Yeah, Irish tarmac rallying's amazing.
Yeah.
Great atmosphere.
Yeah. Have you been?
Well, I used to work over in Northern Ireland for a while, so
All right.
yeah, so it was just a tremendous atmosphere, isn't it? It still is now. It's still it's massive rallying in Ireland and in Northern Ireland. Yeah.
We got Mark 1 Escort. That was in the early 70s when it had the jag slip back.
Yeah.
Went for scrutineering and they failed it because the back arches were bigger than standard. So I'd gone back and I says, oh no, I said to scrutineer, I says, how far do you want to knock it in? I'd got hammer in my hand, I was going to knock these arches because they were too wide, you see, because the Jaguar axle was bigger than the Group 4 Dimmading. So I was willing to knock the arches in, they wouldn't allow me. He said, no, you're all right, you. Carry on. He says, we'll wait to see if anybody complains. End at rally, but nobody did do. But fantastic time there.
You lived through quite a golden period, didn't you? It's a rally.
Yeah, and as business got better and got better cars and do more rallies, it was wonderful. And of course, everybody was really rally orientated. We knocked around if we wanted. It was obviously you were going to knock around with people who were interested in rallying. But yeah, we had some fun and of course, started out big with Piggy, you see. There was Alan Wrigglesworth, Guernsey Tommy, Morris Minor, who rallies, Tom Piggy's in there, and me. We were to team for Piggy, the four of us went, we did all the Scottish Championship. Yeah. Oh boy, that was Scottish Championship, Roger Dallas win. And what we did was, Piggy, he knew a bit about whiskey, up there he says he does. And when it was sponsored, the Scottish Championship was sponsored by some whiskey company, I can't remember the name of it. You'll find it somewhere, Chris. And so Piggy said to Guernsey Tommy, he says, when Roger Albert wins a crate of whiskey and not just a bottle, Tommy, you need to get to the bar and make friends with Norman Masters, which is Albert's top spanner man, So Tom says, hey, yeah, this is all right, Yuk. He says, all right. Anyway, next rally we went on, he goes up to him, does Tom, up to Norman, and we got the furthest north on the Scottish Championship. I can't remember the name of town, but we set off early next morning after we'd had a drop of whiskey. And I'm sending back with Guernsey Tom on my left-hand side, and he was wanting to be sick because we had to stop it. He wanted to get back to his Pig's venue so he make some more money to go rallying. So Piggy says, Yuk, just pull sliding door open, just hold it there, and hang on to Tom. And he's spewing out the side of the barge. And we had to stop somewhere to get some breakfast, so we did that, but he wouldn't come into, he didn't want any food, didn't Tom? And we get set off again. Well, it must have been just going into Skell, which is a couple of miles up the road from Piggy. I'll have to be out again, So we stopped on a crossroad, and I got out to hold him up, because we were tumbling obviously, poor lad. It spilled all the way from frigging Scotland down to Skelton, just up the road from Piggy's. And he'd gone behind wagon or something like that, and then he spotted me standing there looking at him. He said, what are you doing there? I was waiting for you to come and get in the car and let us get away home. So that's why we call him. So we told everybody that he'd been that sick. He was as green as a Guernsey tomato. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Guernsey tomato. So he got called Guernsey Tom since that day, and he's still to this day now, he's still called Guernsey Tom.
That's brilliant.
That do we, mate?
That is really, really good, thank you.
You're very welcome, thank you very much.